for a tradition. Thank you, Wojo. It's the picks.
Glad to be here.
Everybody waits for every week.
I'm going to take the points on the road here.
4-0 against the spread. He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
This is a really thickly built guy.
I don't know what to say.
Those are the picks. Brought to you by Build Round Ford.
David won the week. I'm in the lead on the season. Sully only a game out. Wojo just...
No, I'm 4 games over 500. That's good.
in a limited sample size.
I know.
He's got AIDS.
That's okay. Really?
Really, we're off to that start, are we?
We're just talking about Magic Johnson.
Oh, that's right.
Georgia -9 as they travel to the Commonwealth to take on Kentucky. Let's start out with Mr. Wojo.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, it is. Thank you, Mr. Valenti. Do you want to live in a world where Kentucky football is in the SEC title game? No, you don't. Georgia's going to roll them. Give me the doll.
This is Bob Winowski. Feel free to leave a message. Thank you.
Over to David.
I called you bastards back, by the way.
Kentucky has Benny Snell, but I really don't know who they are. I'm with Wojo here. I think Georgia blows them out.
What's the big deal with blackface?
Over to Sully.
Thing sucks.
Yeah, Kentucky a football school now, but I still can't pick against our boss.
Oh, good
Jimmy
one.
Powers. Give me Georgia.
You know, sometimes you just gotta go with your heart. For God's sakes, Benny Snell, the running back of Kentucky, has a propeller on his mouthpiece that when he breathes, it moves. Give me the 9. Give me the guy with the propeller. I'll take Kentucky to keep it close.
Benito.
Let Jimmy know.
West Virginia travels to Texas. Texas laying 2. We go to Woj.
I'm asking just to be a little respectful in this whole process. Okay?
Thank you, Matthew. No problem. Listen, Texas lost in a shootout to Oklahoma State. Big rebound game. West Virginia, fraudulent. Give me the Longhorns.
All right, over to Hatchet.
Let's go. Come on. You know the address. Let's go, D. Still haven't heard from D. Will Greer suffered a season-ending injury in this matchup last year, and West Virginia lost. So they're looking for revenge. I go West Virginia here.
Over to Sully.
See, I love it just big and black. That's all I can take. I love it.
Oh, my Lord.
Could use some black coffee.
Oh, my God.
Texas football is back. Give me Texas.
What's that McConaughey thing from Wolf of Wall Street? You're going to hear that a zillion times at this game. But they won't be wrong. I'm with Woj. I think West Virginia is a fraud. I will take the Longhorns. Let's go to the... Wait a minute. How's the game of the week, the third game? Alabama -14.5. They travel to Death Valley to take on Coach O. Tell him, Wojo.
I'm going to partake in drinking here very, very short.
Tell him JoJo and tell him Wojo. Nick Saban versus Ed Orgeron.
Hey, I'm Coach O.
Blowout. Tua, 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Bama in a blowout.
Wow, you fell for it. We go to David.
No, I did not fall for it. Have you watched LSU?
We will discuss, David.
Alabama is Alabama, but not so fast, my friend. It's the first real test for Tua Tagovailoa, and I think LSU not only keeps it close, they win the game.
Up.
Go LSU.
That's from Black Corso. Lorso.
Let's go to Sully.
Mike Sullivan out there to get on top of it, I believe.
Oh, geez.
Second deck.
And Alabama. Guys, I never pick against Alabama. You just can't do it.
No, you can't.
This is a no-brainer. Give me Alabama.
Yeah, he doesn't pick against Alabama, I heard.
I can't pick LSU to win, but here's my beef with Bama.
Oh, boy.
No, hold on. Bob, any other team goes to Death Valley and wins by 10 or 13, you go, damn, that's a really impressive win, right? They can still be impressive, but not be space aliens. This ain't Ole Miss you're playing this weekend.
Okay, so they win by 17. That's still covering the spread.
I'm getting 14.5. I'm going to take the points.
Right. Put them in your pocket. You and Eddie O. JoJo.
Tell him, JoJo. Tell him about it, JoJo.
You want a Hummer?
Okay, that's big, tough. Oklahoma -13.5. They travel out to Texas Tech to take on my Red Raiders. We go to David.
I don't know why this game is even on here.
Man.
I mean, Kyler Murray, my godson, will destroy Kingsbury's crew. Let's go, Oklahoma. Oh, my gosh, this is so tight.
Over to Wojo.
2 rules. Don't spit into the wind and don't get into a shootout with Oklahoma. The Sooners with Kyler Murray will run it up on Texas Tech.
Sage life advice.
Yeah,
Over
don't
to
spit in the
Sully.
wind, for sure.
Second deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with David on it. Kyler Murray, give me Oklahoma. Keep it simple.
10 years ago to the day, Texas Tech, Texas. Michael Crabtree caught that game winner.
yeah.
3 seconds to go.
Uh-huh.
I am not saying they're going to win, but their offense is equipped to stay within 13.5. I will take the points.
That actually
Yes.
is a toughie there. That's a toughie. That is.
Yes.
Game number 5, Michigan State, -2.5. They travel to Maryland. Who the hell knows? We go to David.
We're good.
I don't know
We're
who knows,
good.
but players are fighting players at practice because of the whole Durkin saga. But I'm taking Michigan State here, and, Michigan State probably would have beat Michigan if Lombardi was starting. So.
Those people?
Over to Wojo.
Got that one out of the way. Have absolutely no idea of the emotional state of Terrapins. I do know they ran up 712 yards last week. Okay, it was against Illinois.
Have you seen Lovie Smith's
I
beard?
know. Michigan State's run defense will actually stuff them. Give me the Spartans.
Over to
Do me a
Sully.
favor, just kind of sit up.
Oh, okay.
Too
All
much
right.
of a mess in Maryland right now. I'm just going to pick MSU. I think Maryland just has so much stuff going on.
I'll take State because I don't care. Penn State at Michigan. Michigan laying 12. David.
There's only one thing to say here. Black is back, and once you go black, you never go back. Michigan all day.
He starts to come, and then he pulls out. Breaks another tackle at the 10.
Over to Wojo.
Tariq Black, he must be talking about, right? Revenge tour continues. I think Chase Winovich is going to pull Trace McSorley's head off and roll it down the field. Yeah, Trace Armstrong is a different guy. Give me Michigan to cover.
Over to Sully.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Michigan as well. I could see him winning by 14 maybe. That type of game, 14, 17.
17.
Something like that.
17.
Oh, buck up.
You said 20 earlier.
You said 12,
So I said
13.
I said 14 or 17. You said 20.
Blowout. Blowout.
I'm going to take Michigan.
Wojo will back me up.
Guys, Penn State's a good team, guys.
Wojo will back me. A 3-score game equals blowout.
I'm with you. No, I'm going 17.
Blowout.
Yeah.
Let's go to the pros. Sunday. Why do we have to put this game on
Oh, my God.
here?
How do you pick the Lions? How are the Lions going to win this game?
Steelers at Baltimore. Baltimore laying 3. David, control yourself.
The game of the week.
Oh, shut up.
Le'Veon who? In James Conner I trust. Let's go Steelers!
What a shameless sucker.
Unbelievable.
We go over to Woj.
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Every Steelers-Ravens game in history has ended 16-13. So it'll be a push, but give me the Ravens to win.
Over to the king of Royal Oak contraception.
Yes, always got to use protection and be safe out there, of course.
Oh, yeah, definitely be safe.
We want to encourage Wisconsin's a good team. Safe sex on this radio program. Give me the Steelers. Keep it simple. Give me the Steelers. Just for you, David.
It's a safe sex pick.
Ravens kicked their ass the first go around. I think they do it again.
There you go.
Game number 2.
You a sex addiction? You got a problem with sex? You addicted to sex?
There you
sex
go,
addiction or
Jim.
something?
Hey, make sure you got your chew for the game Saturday, Jim. That's a good look. Chargers at Seahawks. Seahawks laying 1. We go to David.
Speaking of sex, how many kids does Phillip Rivers have now? I have no idea. 15?
It's 8, and it's by the same woman. How dare you?
I'm going Chargers.
I can honestly say I have thought about posting naked pictures.
Have fun, Phil. Have fun, Phil.
After he lost the weight, of course.
Over to Woj.
San Diego has won 4 in a row. You know I do not believe in streaks continuing like that in the NFL.
Agree.
Give me Seattle.
Over to Sully.
And speaking of safe sex, no sex, Russell Wilson. I think on that topic, we might as well pick.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
He's still not having the sex.
No, he's having plenty.
I thought he started
didn't.
having it.
Well, until he was married. You remember that whole thing?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm with Wojo. I think the spread is weird for a reason. Seattle. Game 3, Rams, Saints. Rams laying 1.5 as they go down to the Mercedes-Benz Dome or whatever it is. We go to David.
It's not factual.
Goff and company look dominant, but in week 9, I am taking my shot. Drew Brees is on a mission. They beat the Rams. They grab the number 1 seed, and they win the Super Bowl. Let's go, New Orleans.
Now I got Hatchet.
Over to someone who is well-versed in Bourbon Street and all it has to offer. We go to Wojo.
And on Bourbon Street, no, the Rams are not going undefeated, okay? We know that. This is where they lose, if anywhere. Yep. Give me New Orleans.
Over to Sully, presented by. Go ahead.
Tough to follow that ice shaking. I agree. They have to lose at some point. I think it's a perfect situation down in New Orleans at home. Only 1.5. I'll pick the Saints.
Key to the game, Rams have trouble when you run it right at them. I think this is the week Mark Ingram gets it moving. I will take the Saints as well. Game number 4, Packers, Pats. Pats laying 5.5. That's that weird NFL mafia point spread. We go to David.
Aaron Rodgers is angry. Ty Montgomery's gone. Packers keep it close here. I'm taking the points in the Packers.
Over to Wojo.
Who said that? Wojo said that?
Yes, I did. Thank you there, James. The public likes the Packers in this. They opened as 6.5-point underdogs down to 5.5. I like the Packers in this. Give me Green Bay.
Over. I never bet against Bill Belichick.
Guys, I never, ever bet against the Patriots. But this is such a must-win game for Aaron Rodgers. He's my favorite quarterback I've ever watched. I'm going to break my own rule and bet on Rodgers and the Packers in this one.
I don't believe what I just heard.
I'm dancing for that one.
Yeah, he is.
And David danced for it. That came out of it. Perfect.
I never thought I'd see the day.
I think I just soiled my Al Michaels quarter zip.
In Aaron Rodgers, I trust.
I don't know how I recovered.
I can't believe in anything anymore.
I'm not a football expert.
What's next? Are you going to tell me the Easter Bunny's not real? Where does it end?
No, I would never say that, of course.
Packers. I thought it was a chic pick by me. Look at this. I'm in with the suckers.
I need some oxygen.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
All right, now, Outer Space Bowl.
Oh, boy.
Lions and Minnesota.
Oh, God.
Vikings laying 5. We go to David.
There's no out of space here. Ton of injuries for the Vikings, but it doesn't matter because the Vikings are going to win this game.
Whoa.
You never picked the
They
Lions.
can have no players on the field and they would still win the game.
You haven't picked the Lions once this year.
No.
And Sting will play us out. Wojo.
Lions and Vikings is always a tight game, especially with all the injuries. Adam Thielen will catch 22 passes.
There's no words on it.
But the Vikings will win by only 3. Lions cover the spread.
Wow.
I don't know what that means to play us out. What does that mean?
There's no words.
There's no
over to
names.
Sully.
Type of game the Lions just somehow find a way to win when they probably shouldn't. This is a Lions-type win. I'm going to take Detroit.
I am with Sully that this team lives to piss me off. So, with that in mind.
Outright victory or just against the spread?
No, I will take the points. That way the Vikings can win and I can be happy, but they can cover and I can be happy too.
There you go, playing both sides, Stoney.
And Sting will. That's us for today. Those are the picks. 97-1.